Hello, my name's Jacob. That is Amber. And together we have bought a 500-year-old abandoned cottage here in the rolling hills that is the Cotswolds of England. And yes, Muddy is here as well, our slightly insane Springer Spaniel. Insanity is the word of our lives right now because we have just officially owned this dream wreck of ours for 10 days. And we've just spent the last couple of weeks working here and attempting to save the old house and craft a future home for us three. It's been 10 days of tiredness, mould killing, kitchen smashing, carpet ripping, ivy pulling, and the worst smells I have experienced in my entire life, and of course, overwhelming financial anxiety. All based around 2 full-time jobs that we don't quite have time for now, but I can safely say it has also been the absolute best and the pleasure of a lifetime. Well, the first job, which explains why I'm opening these overalls, is to attempt to make this house safer for us to actually exist in. Oh, yeah. Neither of us have ever seen so much mould in our lives. Funny coloured moulds, mushrooms, black moulds everywhere, which is particularly the worrying part.
I feel like a sperm.
Yeah, that's about right. Swim away. We've actually seen the mould explode in the house over the course of the last year since we first started viewing it to potentially buy it, and the windows have been shut, the heating has been off. I actually don't even know if the heating works. First job, about to begin. This is very exciting because we're only on day 1. Bleach and water seems to do the trick. So step 1 will be to spray the mould. That's obviously going to dampen the whole surface and that'll help stop the spores going airborne, something we don't want to happen. We do not want to be breathing in these things, they're very dangerous, but we do have some extremely high-rated masks. Oh, more mould! Specifically when the roof failed in multiple different places, water was obviously coming into the house and it just had nowhere to go. It was freezing cold, soaked up in all the carpets, and mould just exploded. But it particularly exploded in the places where the roof failed. We are making this up. Yeah. And then we can just scrub the hell out of it.
Hey! Oh my gosh, this looks better already.
Yeah, it does actually. Got to be careful not to scrub too hard because I think where the water has damaged something, it's probably going to fall away quite easily. Ooh. Yep. Well, I think this bit might be a bit damp. Oh. Hey Amber. Yeah? Well, the flooring looks pretty good. Yeah, look. I mean, it's just pine, but... Oh, cool, yeah. That's fine. This is fun. This is probably the first chemicals and fresh air this place has had in like 2.5 years. Whew. If not more. Oh, my nose. Ah! Well, that's one job done.
Yeah? Well, that was quite like a
Oh, it was
house.
so good to feel like we did something. Ah! Day 1 complete. That's why we did it.
Yeah. I'm so out of breath. I really need to get fitter. Oh my God.
I think we probably will by the end of this mammoth project, however many years it'll take. Yeah. I love you.
Love you too.
Thank you for coming with me on this wild adventure that you would never choose to do on your own.
I'm enjoying it so far.
Good.
I feel like this is the easy bit, but...
Muddy! Muddy! Come here. Good boy! Your new home, mate. You want to play fetch? Day 2 at the 500-year-old cottage. I still can't quite believe that it's actually ours. But today we are turning our attention to the annex. This is the annex. It's like a garage with a little flat apartment in it. And the plan is get that done so then we can move in before the really big project of the house begins. Incredibly, considering this place has not been lived in for years, damp, roof failed, water getting in, mouldy everywhere, the annex is actually more disgusting, somehow. So today I'm going to try and get the electricity on, see if that even works. I don't know how old the wiring is. And just rip out the disgustingness. That's the plan anyway.
They're just throwing stuff at the wall.
This looks like there's been some sort of electrical fault, so... Oh no, that's fried. Oh dear. Oh, it's like rusted away. So yes, is there water in the walls? Yes. I mean, obviously. A lot of mould and bleach in here. On. Oh! Whoa!
Okay, that's great.
We have power.
Oh, look, it looks even worse.
Oh, it does look even worse.
Maybe the darkness.
All the darkness was... Oh, wow.
Oh, it's so good stuff.
That's lovely. Yes!
Oh, God. Maybe not. That's quite solid, isn't it?
Yes!
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Turns out smashing up stuff is the most excellent fun. Some of you from the last video will remember the state of this annex. Or I could say tiny house, because it sort of is one. And the rip out starts here. Honestly, that's because it is the most disgusting place we have ever been in. And therefore it deserves to come out first, to give it some time to breathe, and we can track down where that smell is coming from, because it's coming from somewhere. Oh my god. That's just... What? How does that even happen?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that is a petrified rat. Bloody hell. Of course that would have been smelling it. So the rat's half rotted away. Jesus. Alright. Well, let's just get this done. Let's get it done. It's extremely glamorous. The view outside is very nice. Maybe we should just cut to really pretty shots and try and pretend like this isn't the reality. I accidentally opened this and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. So we need to get it out without opening this. There's something wet on my leg. Ah!
Oh no!
Amber, I need to show you what's in this freezer. You can stay back there. Oh! It's just. Oh my god. Everything's disgusting, my clothes are disgusting. That's the most disgusting room I've ever been in. It's the most disgusting room I've ever had to work in. It's the most disgusting room I've ever seen. I've just spent the last 20 minutes cleaning up maggots off the floor because of the dead rats. Every part of me feels disgusting, and I'm going to take all my clothes off, still feel disgusting, go and have a shower, probably feel disgusting for another 20 minutes more, and then maybe tomorrow I'll look back on today as being great. No, it was great. It was great. We achieved a lot. A lot. And that is a great, great feeling. Say what you will, but it's an adventure. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. It's day 5, we've just finished our day jobs and we are heading to the house. Tonight is going to be more ripping out, and I think tonight is going to be concentrating on ripping out carpets and anything that holds moisture in the old house. We're trying to get rid of every bit of moisture, so carpet is the big one. But I'm particularly excited about taking up the carpets because I hope that we might unearth some interesting features or old things that were covered up. I hope that we could kind of start to piece together some of the history of the place by taking it back and seeing what it's actually made of. Who knows what you might find.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling.
It's a cloudy day at the 500-year-old cottage. The rip out continues. Hey Muddy. We ripped out a bunch of carpets last night, working until pretty late, right in the dark, and we learned some interesting things about the history of it. You can see where it's just been extended and changed and shifted, and walls have been taken out and then put in.
I didn't expect that. You can see all the old walls.
Oh yeah.
So there's a chunk that how thick, that must have been an exterior wall. That's really comfy. Doorway here, and then another wall there. Yeah.
I think I found where the old kitchen was, in the older part of the house, but today we should be able to start to try and dry it out. I don't think I need to tell you how important that is. But I wouldn't be English if I wasn't telling you about the weather. It is mild, cloudy, with a bit of damp in the air. I actually love autumn days like this. In fact, I might even take Muddy for a walk up on the hill. The first walk up on the hill, actually, since we bought it. Hey! This is the bit that I am most worried about structurally. If we can get away without having to take any timbers away, that would be brilliant. Wow, it's so echoey now without carpets. But yes, if there is damaged timbers, this is the one, clearly. But I just want to get the dehumidifier on to see if over the next couple of days it actually starts to dry. There's not, I think there might be some rot down here, but which would be a shame because it's hundreds of years old. And this is obviously an original part of the house, so I'd like to hold on to it if we can. Whilst the dehumidifiers are dehumidifying, I thought I would walk around the house and show you what we have uncovered. Pine flooring of an unknown date, with some nice damp patches down here, corresponding to a visit we made a few months ago, where water was pouring in. So that makes sense why there's a damp patch there. A strange wonky bit in the timber floor where it moves into concrete, which is also a bit wonky. Not really sure why that is the case. I found this strange hole down here by the stairs. In between the concrete slabs, it was full of rubble, and scraped it all away. Didn't feel damp, which is a good sign. So I'm just gonna leave it for now and monitor it. The stairs are fab, solid. Not that old, but solid, and I'm gonna take that. It's the same story upstairs, pine floorboards as far as the eye can see, except little chipboard bits where they've changed services and had some work done at some point. In the main bedroom there's more damp bits down in this wardrobe, in pretty much central of the house, so I don't really know why or how water's getting in there. It's obviously the roof, but I can't access that bit of the roof. Probably just gonna have to find a way of sheeting that bit as well. Also, the floor is a bit...
Oh, it's wet. Oh, it's really wet.
This is unbelievably wet and incredibly plastic. It's a bit sad, nothing feels natural at the moment, but I suppose it's good that the things that aren't natural are being ripped out. But I didn't realise just how much damp was under that floor, and that might account for some of the rising damp there. But hey, learning process.
The motoring times.
2007, the motoring times. Which makes sense considering we're by a classic race course. I'm hoping that today is the most transformative day of the 500-year-old English cottage renovation. And that's because we're having a garden party, but not one of those garden parties of British summer with cocktail sipping and chit-chatting. A bit posh. No, a garden party of ripping out bushes, tearing down ivy that is growing up the walls, but not on the thatch. I am terrified of making more holes in the thatch. Shredding all vegetation that is creating damp in the old house. And so we've invited some friends and family to come and help in exchange for bonfire and some beers.
I caught it.
Well, that's alright, it's fine.
I'm terrible around these bloody cameras.
Oh. You done this before, Tom?
Never.
And I'm hoping to see the first proper transformation of the project today, because it should go from looking overgrown and messy to tidy? I don't know. That's the plan though. I better get working because it's just Amber working, telling me off for just making films. Phil, do you think we're mad?
I'm not sure mad's the word I'd use.
What would you use?
Brave?
Brave!
Great!
Yes.
Isla! Hello! Hello!
I'm no longer her favourite.
What have you discovered?
Oh, I'm afraid I've discovered a rotten beam.
Yeah,
You probably knew about it.
I did. I found that the
It's
other
okay
day.
from there up. It's had a new piece put in above. So whether that was anything to do with the fire.
Rotten beam.
Only one though.
So many doggies today.
Yeah.
So many doggies. What's the gardening like? Is it kind of overgrown or what?
Pretty overgrown. Brambles are not fun.
Muddy. Muddy. Out.
Sorry, he's normally quite good with fire.
You've got more stuff than
Yeah, leave it there for now.
Describe your day in one word.
When will it end?
Describe the house project.
When will it end?
It's getting greyer and colder. We're losing the light. Oh, most prickly bush I've ever seen. Well, it's the end of the day. We're knackered, cold, damp, probably a bit smelly, and Muddy is really relaxing. Ugh. We've certainly made a mess. Whether we've done the transformative day that I wanted is... Well, no, we have transformed the place. We've also just made it a hell of a lot messier, I think. And I think it's making me realise just how big this project is. But...
Don't say that.
Despite being quite cold, we've had eight people coming and going today helping with us. We have got a lot done, and despite smelling a bit and Muddy driving us a bit insane, it's been one of my favourites. Ow! Oh Muddy! I was just about to say it's been one of my favourite days of the year, and then you slapped me in the face with your stick. Well, cheers. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. I got you a beer, darling.
Aha!
There you go.
Should we cheers it?
Yeah. Good day.
Oh no, Muddy, drop! You got stuck in the table.